Hey there, and welcome to The Explainer. Before we really get going with today's analysis, I just want to take a quick second to speak directly to you. Listen, if you clicked on this explainer, there's a very real chance you might be going through a pretty tough phase right now. Maybe you're feeling exhausted, completely overwhelmed, or just pushed right to your absolute limits. I want you to know that those feelings, they're totally valid. But I also want to share a perspective with you today, pulled straight from our source material on the mechanics of resilience. This isn't just about barely scraping by. We're talking about understanding the actual architecture of a powerful comeback. Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever just stopped and wondered about this central paradox? I mean, you can put two completely different people in the exact same difficult situation, right? One person is entirely shattered by the experience. Yet the other person, they walk out the other side stronger, sharper, and way more capable than they ever were before. So why does that happen? What is that differentiating factor between the people who break and the people who rebuild? Well, the truth is a bit of a tough pill to swallow. Comfort kind of breeds weak habits. When everything's easy and going our way, we just don't have to push ourselves. But struggle creates truly powerful people. Think about it. Every single successful person you admire today, anyone who's achieved real greatness, they've all faced immense pain, rejection, epic failures, loneliness, and fear. The difference is, they didn't run away. They actually learned to use those negative experiences as literal fuel. Which brings us to Section 1, the illusion of comfort, and how it reveals your true character. This touches on such a fascinating point about human nature. Easy times can actually totally deceive us about who we really are. I mean, when life is a breeze, everyone feels like a champion, right? It's super easy to smile when everything is going exactly to plan. But real character, that only shows up when life becomes genuinely unfair. Hard times act as this rigorous, almost brutal test of 4 key pillars: your patience, your mindset, your discipline, and your courage. Staying strong during profound pain and uncertainty isn't just about surviving. It is the ultimate test, the exact forge that creates greatness. And this brilliantly illustrates the point. Storms don't destroy strong trees. They strengthen their roots. Just let that metaphor breathe for a second. When fierce winds batter a tree, it's actually forced to grow its roots deeper and wider into the earth, just to hold on. The storm is literally providing the resistance the tree needs to secure itself. In that exact same way, the struggles you're facing right now, they're doing something hidden beneath the surface. They're actively strengthening your mind. Let's move to Section 2 and see how this builds. How pain creates growth. We really need to look at the actual mechanics of mental resistance here. Think about how a physical gym operates. Your muscles absolutely do not grow while you're just chilling on the couch. They only grow after they've been put under intense pressure. And yeah, pain. Without heavy resistance, you get zero strength gains. Well, life works the exact same way. The gym of life demands that you push against something heavy so you can expand your capacity to actually handle it. Now, what's really interesting about this is how directly we can map specific types of pain to specific mental upgrades. It's almost like a transaction. The struggle of failure, that directly pays out in the upgrade of lessons. The struggle of loneliness, that teaches profound self-control because you learn how to just be okay with yourself. Rejection doesn't just hurt, it teaches true, unshakable confidence because you figure out how to validate yourself when the rest of the world won't. And enduring discipline ultimately yields absolute power over your own life. Every struggle you face is essentially purchasing an upgrade for your character. The harsh reality is that people who spend their lives dodging challenges and avoiding friction, they often stay pretty mentally fragile their whole lives. But the individuals who survive difficult times, wow, they develop immense patience, ironclad emotional control, and a really deep wisdom. Yes, pain changes people. And sure, sometimes it changes them very painfully. But if you channel it right, it changes people beautifully. Which leads us perfectly into Section 3, building unstoppable mental strength. To shift away from just crossing our fingers and hoping we feel motivated to actually engineering an unstoppable mindset, we've got to follow a progression. Difficult moments teach you incredible things that a life of comfort never, ever will. Step 1, you learn how to survive alone, proving to yourself that, hey, You are enough. Step 2, you learn to master your emotions rather than letting them run the show. Step 3, you figure out how to stay perfectly calm under intense, crushing pressure. And finally, step 4, slowly but surely, you stop depending on that super fleeting feeling of motivation and you become fundamentally disciplined. That is the exact moment an ordinary person transitions into someone completely unstoppable.
So, the crucial point here is this. Strong people are not simply born strong. It's not some lucky genetic lottery. They become strong. And how exactly do they do that? By surviving the very things that were meant to break them. The repetition of overcoming adversity is literally the only way this kind of strength is forged. And that brings us to our final section, Section 4, the purpose of struggle. I want to bring this right back to where you might be sitting right now, tuning into this explainer. Look, as we speak, you might feel incredibly tired. Maybe life is just throwing you curveball after curveball. Maybe you feel like nobody truly gets the specific weight you're carrying, or you're terrified you're falling behind. But I need you to remember this carefully. Every single powerful comeback in human history starts with a deeply painful chapter. The pain you're in right now, it is absolutely not the end of your story. It's just the necessary starting point for your greatest comeback. If you need proof, just look at nature. Diamonds, the hardest, most valuable stones on Earth, are only created under immense, crushing pressure over a long time. Gold, the most precious of metals, is only purified and separated from all its impurities by being subjected to scorching, intense fire. In that exact same way, the strongest, most resilient people on this planet are created exclusively through their most difficult seasons. Because of that, there's a promise waiting for you on the other side. One day, you will look back at this phase and realize these hard times did not destroy you. They built you. I really, truly want you to internalize that shift. What feels like absolute destruction right now is actually the intensive construction of your future self. You aren't breaking, you are being built.
So, here is your blueprint moving forward. Do not fear the hard times. Face them head on. Extract every single lesson you possibly can from them. Intentionally grow through them instead of just passively going through them. Feed your mind, read books, keep educating yourself every single day. And above all else, stay strong. You have to remember that every single challenge you manage to survive today is actively creating a far stronger, way more capable version of yourself for tomorrow. It is just an undeniable fact. The hardest, most grueling battles are exactly what create the strongest people.
I want to leave you with this final, profound thought to carry with you after this explainer wraps up. Look at the challenge sitting directly in front of you today. Instead of throwing your hands up and asking why it's happening to you, ask yourself, what is your current struggle building you to become? Take a second, really reflect on that, and let it fuel your next step. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.